Hello everyone. In this demo video, we will be looking at the seasonality. Seasonality is a tool that gives you the idea about the return of the stock or of the index over the months in a year. And you can also track and compare the monthly return of in a year with the monthly return of the previous years. Clicking on seasonality, moving towards the chart, you can see the graph is starting with a base point of 1000 for each year. It has been taken for the better understanding of the monthly return in the year. Here you can also touch on the graph and can see the monthly return while toggling it. So in the month of May, there was a negative return of 3.43%, whereas in 2019 the return was 1.06%. As in the same way, you can also see for the previous years as well. Moving towards the symbol, here you can select your desired index, or you can also search for your desired stock. Then you can select the year, and then you have the look back period. So the look back period gives the graphical chart of the monthly return. Suppose if I want to see the last 10-year monthly returns, so I can select 10. Now I have the previous 10 years monthly return on a graphical basis. For the better understanding, I can also see the monthly return of the last 10 years on a tabular basis. Selecting the table view, here you can see the monthly return for the last 10 years. So in January 2020, the monthly return was negative 2.06, and also in 2019 the monthly return was negative 0.56, whereas in 2018 the monthly return for the January is 4.72. In the same way, you can also look for any of the last 10-year month. On the left side of the screen, you see the average monthly return of the last 10 years. Suppose if I want to see the monthly returns of the last 6 years, then I will see the look back period and select the 6. Now as you can see, for the January, the average monthly return of the January is 1.42%. As in the same way, you can look for any average monthly return. On the below, you have the yearly return. So if you want to see the overall return in 2019, you can look from here. So in 2019, the average yearly return was 12.18%, whereas in 2018, the average yearly return was 3.41%. Now moving towards the second part of the seasonality, we will be looking at the IV. As you can see in the graph, you have the month-wise IV for the year. You can also compare the monthly IV of a year with the monthly IV of the past years. You can also touch on the chart and can see the month-wise IV. You can toggle around the chart. Now as you can see, for the August month in 2020, the IV was 16.89%, whereas in 2019 the IV was 14.92%, and in the same way you can see the previous year IVs as well. Further, you can select your desired index, or you can select your desired stock. You can select the year and the look back period. If I want to see the last 7-year IV, then I can select the 7. Now I have the last 7-year IV in a graphical presentation. I can also see the data in the table form. Now moving towards the IV change. Here I have the last 7-year IV change. IV change is the change in the IV for the each month as compared to the previous month IV. You can also select your symbol here as well, then year and the look back period. You also have the table view. Here you can see the month-wise IV change for each year and can see the monthly average IV for any of the month over the years. Scrolling below and on the downside, you can see the yearly average IV. In the same way, you can also select your symbol, year and the look back period and can analyze the seasonality of any index or any stock over the period. Thank you.